YouTube! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stevie the Valley Grandma. I'm back again for another episode. You getting tired of me saying that? I hope not, because I got more content on the way. But today's episode, what we're gonna be focusing on is our side panel pieces that I had custom made from none other than Smokin Tyre Garage. As we know from way back months when I bought these pieces, they came in. I wasn't ready to powder coat. You can buy them powder coated, but I wanted the powder coated with my own special color that I'm working on the bike. As you see, it has been a minute since I have done some powder coating pieces. So, yes, I kind of went a little crazy. I wasn't gonna film, and then I was like, forget the filming, I just gotta do it. But the first pieces that I did were the spike pieces that go on the fronts. I couldn't help myself. I went a little early and I powder coated them. Here they are, ready? I'm gonna show you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did you see that? Ooh, too fast, too slow is what I'm telling you. I went fast, you too slow into seeing it. I guess you could go back and just pause the video, but hey, why don't you wait to the end and then you find out what it looks like all together. But anyway, so I did the front 2 pieces. Yes, I know, but I got each side of the radiator to do, and I've got the back side panel piece that that's gonna cover up this whole business. Now that I have the 2-in-1 pipes from Smokin Tyre Garage also as well. He's not a paying affiliate. I'm just a big fan of his stuff, his work, and I'm showing you guys what he can do. I think it's great. Check it out, his website. It's in the description below. But without further ado, let's do it. What we gotta do first is get our oven to 450 degrees. My oven is in my basement, because why not? So, on, bake, 450, start, preheat. While that's preheating, we gotta clean up our pieces. Hasn't changed, my powder workstation has remained the same. Janky setup, because I'm still behind on trying to get my garage fixed up the way I want to get it fixed. I have a grand old time doing it. Anyways, so what? I believe I'll use these 2 mounting holes. The most unique part about this is trying to figure out the best way to hang your pieces. I got myself some stainless steel wire, and I gotta get my schnips, my dikes, whatever you wanna call them. I don't know where they are. What I like to do is use some scrap pieces just to see how they're gonna hang on their own. So, let's sit down for this. I think I might do it like, what I do is I hold it up with my fingers. I guess that kind of works, but this can go up through here like so. This kind of works. I don't like the fact that I can't see the top. This is the bottom, unless I lay the pieces flat, which I've never done before, but we could try that. Kind of dust the bottom. You're not gonna see the bottom, but I like to have both sides coated. So let's see if it will look if I laid it flat. It's on the outside edge, and these pieces are on the inside. That actually might work. What I'll do is I'll do 1 piece at a time, because I really don't want to mess this up, and you really only have 1 shot. You could do it multiple times. If you spray it and you don't like the way you look, you just use the air gun. You can blast all the powder off again and go again. But once you powder coat, it is a mother to try to take off. So I've been procrastinating for a very long time because I don't want to mess this up. But anyway, I think we're going to be good. While the oven is heated up, I shall grab a pair of gloves. I'll get a pair of gloves because the oils in your hands will mess up the piece. Put my gloves on. Grab my piece. This is the piece. I gotta clean the oils that are off it. I did take a little hand sand, kind of softened up the edges. But you get yourself a microfiber. Right inside I've got brake cleaner. I've also got carb cleaner. Whatever works. You just want to be able to break up the deposits that you have. So what I'll do is I'll just spray this down. Carb cleaner. Park that bad boy in there. Take my microfiber. wipe down my piece. If it's good enough to melt your gloves, it's good enough to melt the grease and oil that's on the piece. When it comes to powder coating, 95% is all prep work. This piece looks good. I like it a lot. Now I'm satisfied. I run my hand along with the fibers off the edges. You don't want those to show through. I do not seem to see anymore, which is mighty good. Come with me. Now that I got my piece, I'm ready to powder coat. Where is it? Well, it's right here. Now with powder coat, you got a positive and negative charge your pieces in order for the powder to stick. So what I'm going to do is pull out some cable, loop it around this, give it the old snips, straighten out the piece, and I'm going to loop through here, back down, and grab my ground. Oh, I heard the beeping, the oven is warmed up. Just gonna grab 2 pieces down here. This way I will grab, my ground will grab the cable, and the cable will be touching right on here like this, creating my ground to the piece. And then what I'll do is I'll carefully lift this up, slide it through, touch up with a little powder right there, the spot that's missing, and we'll be good, ready to bake. The oven is already up. I just gotta get my powder in and get my gun set up. We are going to use semi-gloss. It's going to match the same front fork pieces, the same front forks as before. Now there is a goddamn hole in this freaking bag. Hold it up to the light. You want to have just about 1/5 of the powder filling in the bottom, because the gun will actually blow air down, blowing the particles up. And when that happens, we'll get sucked through the other part of the gun and come out the front, and I'll show you in a second. We need to fill up our air tank to have maximum air volume, and we'll set the gun to about 7 to 8 PSI for the powder gun. So in we go with the air. Let that build up. Okay, so that's mounted up. Bringing my hose slack in here. Put in my regulator. Put in my gun. Double check. Gotta adjust the PSIage. Ground is mounted. Our semi-gloss here. Now, just to show you, when I shoot the gun, air blows out of this, and it will lift the powder up. This is the intake. Come out and charge the end. And there we go. In order to continue to charge, you have to add your electricity to the powder. Low voltage for tight spots, high voltage for large volumed areas. So I'm gonna use maybe a combination of both. Low voltage for underneath and a little combination of high and low on the top. With my ground connected, you can't hear it, but see that? We're charged. Now, you wanna move in constant flow motion as the powder comes and lays on the top or the bottom. Charge and spray. 3, 2, 1. Actually, let me get you a little closer. 3, 2, 1. Continue. Switch over to low. You want to see about even color. Do blue on the bottom. I like that. I like it a lot. Undo my gun, set that aside. I'm gonna carefully lift the piece up and bring it over to the oven. I'm gonna bring you to the oven first. Yeah. Open this door, have it open so when I come back, ooh baby, here I come. I'll bring this in the middle. All right, Closing her up. First piece is in. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Okay, hours and hours later, it's probably midnight. Here's our side piece. Once you see one piece powder coated, you see them all. I laid them flat. I powder coated that. Bam. I powder coated another piece, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I had to use a drill and a grinder, and I spun off all the old powder, which took an hour to do that, and rebaked it. And that's what we got here. Okay, battery died. I'm doing the mounting hardware. I made a little S hook, and I put a little silicone cone through that, so I'll be able to get that nut, keep the threads, the other mounting hardware, and the 3 washers. Last bit to powder coat. This will take 30 minutes, and then I might just call it a night because I am freaking tired. I've been up since 4:30 for work, and I've been coating all day. And I had to film an episode about the rear brakes of the Fury, so who knows when anything's gonna get done, but let me go and let's just powder this. We're here, put in our regulator. Every time that fucking scares me. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Slow down. The pieces banging together. Oof, it's freaking hot. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, go ahead. Okay. Set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay. All right, that's it. Everything after this, everything will be coated. It's freaking late. I'll put the pieces on tomorrow morning when it's freaking daylight out. Do a side-by-side comparison video. All right, it's just been a long day. See you in a couple seconds. Ah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I know I did. Whew. Got my hardware, my washers, nuts, all powder coated. Also, right side piece, left side piece, and back piece. All we gotta do now is just mount it up. Okay. Just gotta go. I would imagine this hole meets up here, so this bottom part, you know what? Cut it. I'll do the other side. That's a big piece. This is smaller, so should only be the shifter on the other side. So. Ah, the fucking horn! Shit! I forgot the horn was here. Jeez, I just chipped my powder coat. What the hell? Come on. I gotta get a screwdriver. Look at you. Okay. We're making progress. So what I'm trying to do here is get this piece open so I can pull this cable out of the way. Carefully go around the piece, thus freeing up space. Oh, I forgot to take the top bolt out. Oh man, okay. Yeah, cut the video, cut it. Just stupid. Who puts a cap right in front of a screw? Cripes. Is it supposed to sit there? I don't know. God damn it. Went to go move the camera. The whole fucking tripod slipped out of my hands. Right there. A deep fucking scratch in my tank. Right before the show, that's this afternoon. Me, man. I'm gonna get started on another piece. Nothing we can do about it now. It's too late. Keep going, I guess. Just keep going. Well, I test fitted the piece and this little shroud here is in the way. Take it off, and thus giving a little bit more slimline. I still can't believe I put that massive scratch in my tank. As cool as this is looking, I'm so pissed about that. Like, I'm beyond. Put it back so I don't lose the bolt. Of course, yeah, just keep it dropping. Down with the piece, down with the lever. Much nicer. Over here, push the radiator up. Well, I fed the piece through the other side here. I'm gonna put a washer and some red Loctite, blue Loctite, but while holding the other end. Double a little on that. Oh, bitch. Oh, you, come on, you fucking thing. Oh. Battery must have died at some point. I don't know when until I start editing, but we had some zip tie trouble. We had some dings on top of the tank. Deep scratch. I have to get touch-up paint now. All a couple hours before I go to this next bike show, I'm gonna enter the bike. Overall, I'm happy the way it came out. It looks very clean. It just takes away from the bike, makes it more simplistic like it already is, even more so. Highly recommend. Yeah, Smokin Tyre Garage. This is where I got all this cool stuff from. Check them out, and that's it. Alright, well that's today's episode. I hope you liked that. Something a little different. Bike looks more unique. It's looking fire. Hell Bike is coming along just fine. Again, if you like any more content, see any more free videos, click over here, click over here. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's the Valley Grommer, baby. Let's rip it. Peace.